It was an absolutely fantastic panel talking about the economic integration of women in travel tourism and hospitality. And I have to start by acknowledging the fact that great strides have been made by companies to really achieve gender parity. But the trouble is, sometimes good intentions are just not good enough. And what we need is a change in mindset, associated behavior, and more importantly, corporate culture, right? Now, I'm not putting the whole onus of it on the private sector because we need the governments to step up, offer clear guidelines, incentivize the private sector, and then of course set a finite timeline so we know what has to be achieved in what period of time. By way of key takeaways, I think there were a few. I would probably list 3 of them. Number 1 is, if we are serious about gender diversity as a sector, we need investment. I genuinely believe that money talks and bullshit walks. So we need investment, and that's time, energy and resources on all things D&I. Number 2, we need accountability. And I say let's forget about the small changes that we've been talking about thus far. Let's hold the CEOs accountable. If you link the CEO performance and performance bonus, short-term, long-term comp, to how diverse their talent pipeline is, I guarantee you that we will see action on the ground. The third takeaway would be that it's now time to really pair bold thinking with visible commitments. Now, I'm not talking rocket science, I'm talking basics like paternity and maternity leave, accessible childcare, having female role models who are profiled, and of course enlisting the support of men who need to be your biggest advocates and champions. And finally, and I think perhaps the most important thing, is we need to measure to manage. Unless we have universal standards for measuring diversity and inclusion, we can't measure, and by definition, we can't manage or monitor. Look, what happens when one part of your business is not working, right? You measure, you diagnose, you change the people, you change the processes sometimes, and you fix that. We need the same measure, manage, fix mentality to tackle gender diversity in travel, tourism, and hospitality.